recording. It's recording. Okay. So yeah. So that today's topic is to get an intro of ML flow. Get intro of ML flow. Here we will be using some set of APIs that ML flow provides. Like set tracking URI. युवराज मैं तुम्हें नोट्स भेज दूँ क्या इसकी?
भेज दो।
Okay, भेज देता हूँ. Basically, in set tracking URI, we can start our ML flow local server. Basically, as I have started already. So for again restart, we have to just type ML flow UI.
Okay.
But before that, we have to actually create a VNV environment. For VNV's environment, just create python 3 mvnv.pnv and then in source
Activate it.
and source file activated, then install pip install ML flow. Then after that, you have to just enter ML flow UI and it will start your server in localhost.
Okay.
And after starting it, it will give you some this like UI. So basically here, and here when we will be writing all the models training data set or data set importing, then it will keep a track of everything and it will give us some nice UI environment where we can see all the experiment and everything. So for set tracking URI API, we can ping all the states of local environment to UI, and then ML flow set experiment. We can set a experiment, and then we can also as you can know that while a model training we can divide a data set into 3 or more chunks, which will be also known as epoch. So we can, as after each epoch we can log some matrices, such as in a specific epoch we have logged this matrices or something else. So for that we can log matrix. All the APIs that I'm showing you, we can also access them by this documentation. Log matrix and log matrices are the two different APIs. In log matrix we can use a key value pair like system, and in matrices we can use dictionary. And we can also log all the artifacts.
Okay.
In artifacts we can have models, pkl files, or any image or a video that can be created while training. I'm specifically writing training because in inferencing there is a specific we can say that in inferencing there is general way of creating these image or video, but for real-time evaluation of these models. We can also create image or videos that can be stick to a specific model version, and that model version can be also recreated by that images or videos. So that's why it also comes to artifacts. Okay, and the specific library that we are using for MLflow, we can also import that specific APIs that comes under PyFunction, sklearn, XGBoost, PyTorch, TensorFlow, and transformers. So it comes to this section like MLflow dot library dot log model, and that library can be PyFunction, sklearn, XGBoost, PyTorch, TensorFlow, and transformers. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. We will be implementing these APIs, and we'll try to learn some MLflow fundamentals first of all.
Okay.
And this is going to be our workflow, creating of churn dataset. For dataset specifically, we will be using iris dataset, which can be easily imported from sklearn dot dataset import iris, and then we will be processing some data pre-processing. In data pre-processing, we can either interpolate some values. Interpolate means we can either combine two or three values, or either will delete some values, but will delete some values. Then we will be train multiple models. So iris dataset provides two different sections, x-axis and y-axis. So let's see which model will be best, either logistic regression, random forest, or SVN. Then this is the main section that we will be going to learn MLflow, in which we will be tracking all the log parameters, matrices, and artifacts. Then we will compare 2 or 3 runs, and the best model comes out of this MLflow tracking will be going to a register panel, and it will be then go to inference server. So let's say this is our recent experiment. Here we can see all the experiments that gonna run. Cases, session, judges, dataset. Here will be when we will be importing a specific dataset, that dataset automatically gets logged to here. So yeah, let's start it.
Okay.
Okay, so from now I will be mute myself, and let's start. as you can see, all the just by setting the URL and by setting the set experiment name, we can see all the stuff here. Now let's start it. First we have to see what data is in data preprocessing.
Sujal.
Hmm. Yes. Hello. Hmm. Hello.
Hello.
एक्चुअली व्हेन यू कॉल्ड फ्रोजन ना तो मैंने रिस्पॉन्ड किया था लेकिन मुझे पता चला कि मैं म्यूट हूँ अब.
Okay, if you're done, you can show your project. I think
ओके.
you're 100% done, like end to end done.
लाइट लाइक जितना आज मैंने कमिट किया था उतना तो हो गया है.
जितना?
लाइक जितना आज हम लोगों ने कमिट किया था उतना तो हो गया है.
Okay, go on show. और एक थोड़ा ना like एक कह लो tutorial way में try to go through it how you did it everything. Okay, as if I am the if yeah
ओके
if
ओके
someone was learning ML flow for the first time, how would you explain it to him?
ओके.
Okay.
So this is our Python notebook.
Okay.
By this statement,
Hmm.
I have installed MLflow in our Python environment.
Hmm.
Then install MLflow and then sk learn
SQL
dataset,
data set.
load iris dataset and import pandas spd. Okay.
Just a second. हाँ एक second रुकना बस. हाँ. Continue.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So then by this API, basically our main motto is to learn MLflow, not
Hmm.
any ML specific model. So
Hmm.
I will concentrate more on MLflow specific APIs. So
Hmm.
by this MLflow set tracking URI, we can uh, actually ping a specific URL that yeah this is my local server. Actually here we can also set the tracking URI
Okay.
of set tracking URI of any local server which MLflow provides.
Hmm.
MLflow provides, or we can also set a set we can also set a remote
Remote
server URI.
server URI.
Remote server URI. One of the most used remote server is uh, DAX hub.
Hmm.
DAX hub.
DAGs.
DAX hub. So,
Okay.
so this specific exactly. So this in future version we will be using this specific project platform
Okay.
for, because in here we can remotely manage our models, same like GitHub is
Hmm.
like a remote version control system. Here we can access all the models and their version and their experiment remotely, so it is for a
Hmm.
cross collaboration teams.
Okay.
Here we can also set up the remote set URI or a local host connection. Then we have to specifically set experiment, like
Okay.
MLflow set experiment. When we
In
set,
our case, it's iris classification.
yes, so when we set that experiment, we can see all the experiments here, like
Hmm.
iris classification, iris random forest tuning, etc. So
Okay.
here we can see all the run
Hmm.
that we will be performing here,
Hmm.
like this cell is actually demonstrating what is dataset actually looking like, but this is a specific running model, so there will be as many runs as many shown here. In the specific run model we can see all the matrices, and in the models file we can see all the models that are getting generated by each experiment running. So here I performed some logistic regression.
Hmm.
I have not coded a model. I've just used a logistic regression API that
Okay.
already gets that already comes with a sklearn library. I've splitted
Hmm.
a training data set and testing data set into 80 and 20%.
Hmm.
So basically, yeah, here you can see there are total 150 rows and 4
Hmm.
columns. And the features are sepal length, sepal
Hmm.
width, petal length, and petal width.
Hmm.
By these 4 features, we can
Hmm.
distinct a specific flower into 3 categories. That can be a setosa, versicolor, and virginica.
Okay.
So yeah, here I performed a specific model, and here you can see the precision, recall, F1 score, and support. This is also known as the matrix, which you can see here. Like you can go specific model and traces, then artifacts,
Okay. Overview. I think go to the yeah
model matrices. Not this one actually. Sorry, iris.
iris class. Wrong. You had the wrong folder open.
Yes, this is the one.
Model
Here
matrix
you
and
can
this is
see all the like F1 score, loss score, precision, recall,
okay.
and training score. So yeah, is that same cheese is getting
Okay.
shown to there. And so this is was the actually one run that I have performed manually,
Yeah.
but MLflow actually provides a trial API. Basically,
You can
you can set here trial number, and then it will automatically uh, tunes the hyperparameter and will keeps ejecting the number of models
okay.
as many as trial number. I have set a random number which is
Hmm.
a trial number which is 20 and trials 20, so it has ejected a 20 models of list,
Hmm.
which you can see here. Iris classification, iris random forest tuning, and you can see all the models list here.
Okay.
So these are the hyperparameter tuning, the API that provides by MLflow will keep running the model and will find out the best parameters, and
Okay.
that will be automatically logged at the end, and that is trial loss. This
Trial loss is 0.01.
best hyperparameters are RF max depth 27, RF and 250, RF max features, and this. And the last cell actually registers the model in our local server, or whenever you can try to set up this for inference server, this model will go to inference model and you can start using that. So yeah, this is all from my side.
All the data is there in the model section. We go in the
Yes,
iris classification, we go to the folder and model matrix, system matrix.
and all
And
the artifacts you can see here, like the confusion matrix I was saying,
okay,
you
this
can
is
see
pretty.
also, here. So the ML flow UI is one of the nice thing that
Hmm.
every system should incorporate this kind of
Incorporate
flow.
in their
Yes,
workflow because of how
because
effective it is.
it is very easy to use, and
Okay.
and there are, I think, less than 20 APIs, and that APIs are very useful. We should integrate them in our ML flow and daily use life.
Okay.
So yeah,
So I was not okay. Can you close your screen share?
okay, sorry, my bad.
It took me a really long time to get started with MLflow because, as I said, it was my first time activating using MLflow at all. I connected the MLflow to the UI and only ran one test, which for some reason gave an accuracy of one. So I think there is a case of overfitting here, and I think I ran four tests with accuracy of them being one. So that is something I'll need to figure out as I go in the further ML ops videos. So a lot to improve from my side.
Yeah. So
Uh,
basic motto was today's train is to understand the ML flow,
ML flow and
not
how ML flow UI works and connects with the
yes,
actual training data
not
and the result.
yes, not ML specific stuff. In the upcoming videos, we will be also trying to learn some ML specific stuff, so
In the
that
upcoming videos will be
we will be also try to learn some ML specific stuff, like all the models, types of models, and the confusion matrix and other stuff, so that we can be comfortable with ML ops like
ML.
systems.
Okay.
So
And do you have a project that we'll be building in the next section?
yeah, the specific platform. Okay, so the specific platform that yet are we going to build is
Zoom in.
okay, MLOps one platform,
MLOps one.
in which there are basically four or five platforms in MLOps, and most of them are open source, like
Okay.
MLflow, Kubeflow, and DVC, data version DVC system, and DAX Hub. Let me see, is there any else or not? Hmm, Krishna.
Krishna MLOps.
So I've completed a MLflow, DAX Hub, and yeah, that's it. So these, as all of them are open source, so we will combining them all with one agent, and we'll be trying to make a one specific platform for all the MLOps related stuff, and one simple UI with where you can fire a and single prompt, and then that agent will spawn multiple agents and will take care of all MLOps related stuff under the hood
Okay, we'll take care of all the Mlops related stuff under hood.
in these
Ah,
in these open source softwares. Yeah, this is a project that we are going to build at the end of the ML flow, not specifically whole project, but will be try to
we-
prepare for.
okay. So update the file and just yeah, what the project is that we'll be making. I will finish this project and try to understand better about the LML Ops UI.
Okay, okay, so that's it for today. Let's end this stream.